welcome to the IHN show, episode number 58, if I'm correct. Yes, number 58, that sounds about right. And as always, I am here with Andrew.
And we got a bit of a short episode today, but we got stuff to talk about, no worries.
Yeah, short episodes ends up being 2.5 hours. You're short, my ass.
Yeah, really.
Oh, jeez. All right. Had to get a little shot of water. I mean, whiskey here. So, yeah, as he said, we have a pretty full episode. We are kind of in a rush, so we're gonna start out with. First, do you have any stories from the past 2 days?
Not a thing.
All right. Anyways, with that, we are gonna go on to. Come on.
What track am I?
Oh, you got it right this time. Hey, okay, finally did something from right for once.
It's about time. Took forever.
About damn time. Right. All right. That's one. All right.
I'll take the book now.
I don't
think
so. Oh, that was dumb. Here we go. All right. I am a quarter-mile asphalt oval. Flat oval. 0-degree banking.
Quarter-mile.
Yes. Asphalt.
My backyard.
Yeah, that's it.
All you gotta do is just run to the end of the backyard and come back to the porch at the back of the house, and that's quarter-mile right there.
I don't think
seems about right, but
no.
Never mind.
Quarter-mile is farther than you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember, quarter-mile is 1,340 feet.
Oh, geez, then never mind.
1,330. Nope, 40's right. I think so. Maybe 45. Whatever. All right. It has a capacity of 17,000 sugar peeps.
Nice.
It broke ground in 1936 and opened in 1937.
Wow.
So right in the middle of the Depression.
Yep.
It is in the city of Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Nice.
It is NASCAR's longest running weekly racetrack.
Wow.
This track's been around longer than NASCAR. And it's still opened. The race, a lap record there is 12.965 seconds. Set on a 30th of 2016 in the modified division.
12 seconds?
Just under 13 seconds.
Hauling A at a quarter-mile. Wow. Good lord.
It has a football field in the middle of it.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And the hot modifieds play there. And the surface is turf.
Nice.
The Winston-Salem State Rams and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons play there. Well, actually, no, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons don't play there anymore. But anyways, Winston-Salem State Rams do. You have 50 seconds.
Better come get the book now.
Okay. Hey, Junior, I don't stop the timer.
I know.
You got 35 seconds. Obviously, North Carolina starts with letter B. NASCAR last went there in the Cup Series in 1971. And the average speed in that last race was 44.792 miles an hour. 12 seconds left. It was 250 laps.
Is it Bowman Gray Stadium?
That is correct.
All right. I'm glad this book is here. Man, Allan Brown is a good man.
You never heard of that Bowman Gray?
Bowman Gray Stadium? That was what it's called?
Bowman Gray Stadium.
I have never heard of that in my entire life.
I'm sure you have. It's one of the most famous short tracks in America. Famous.
Huh.
I think K&N Pro Series East goes there. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see what we got going. Shake and bake. Nope. The Wheelin' All-American Series. Nope. K&N Pro Series East. Ooh, that's a free dinger for me. Mark me up for that. That was a free ticket.
Okay, and what is it for?
I correctly guessed that the NASCAR K&N Pro Series East goes there.
And you got it right?
Yep.
And that is a free digger. All right. Tied at 1, boys.
No, you're at 2, actually.
I'm at 2? Nice.
Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, 2-1. All right.
All right.
Whatever. 2-1 at the end of the first period.
Yeah, okay. At the end of warm-ups.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Wait, hold on. Your bot is... I'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
All right. With that, we are going to go on to a fairly short IndyCar segment. Okay, so in IndyCar, it was, if you listened to us earlier this week, we said that Patio Award, Patricia Award was released in his contract, and Michael Andretti reveals he offered 8-race IndyCar deal to Patio Award, and he turned it down, it seems like. Also, IndyCar is currently doing, or did, a test at Circuit of the Americas today.
Okay.
And here are the lap times as they compare to Formula 1. Now, there's always the big question, what goes faster? Formula 1 or IndyCar? Because they're both open wheels.
Right.
In Formula 1, they're a little bit narrower cars.
Yep. And
I think IndyCar is a little bit longer, too.
Okay.
So IndyCar race cars are bigger overall. So, at long last, race fans will finally have a way to directly compare the speeds of Formula 1 cars against Indy cars. As IndyCar's first testing sessions come to a close at Circuit of America, it seems like a good a time as any to see how these two open wheel series compare. One of the big arguments as to why IndyCar wouldn't race at COTA was, for a while, it would show how much slower IndyCars were than Formula 1, thus making IndyCar look like a foolish small potato series next to the grandiose international series as Formula 1, even though IndyCar gets better ratings in just the US compared to Formula 1 worldwide. No! Exactly. I personally, that wasn't one of the big arguments. The reason why they didn't go to COTA is because with their contract of Texas Motor Speedway, they weren't allowed to race at other track in Texas.
Oh, okay.
But, so that's just a stupid statement made by this reporter or writer. So, I personally have always found that argument silly. Duh! Yeah. Both series are designed for different purposes and race on different tracks. Each series uses its own technology. IndyCar doesn't even have power steering like F1 does. Yeah, IndyCar still uses gears for their steering. There's no reason why they should even need to have comparable speeds, but alas, I cannot speak for the internet. Instead, I'll let these numbers speak for themselves. So in Formula 1, Lewis Hamilton, when you think Formula 1, besides Fernando Alonso, what's the first name you think of?
The one guy from Britain, yeah.
Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton, that's his name. Yeah.
Probably one of the most famous Formula 1 drivers in modern day.
Yeah, really.
He is currently the record holder at COTA. I wonder why.
Yeah, really.
During the 2018 qualifying session for the United States Grand Prix, when it used to be at Indianapolis, or this was after it used to be at Indianapolis. Oh, that's a good story there. He set a fastest lap of 1 minute 32.237 seconds.
Nice.
Now, IndyCar, the fastest lap set during their spring training session was clocked by rookie Colton Herta at 1 minute 46.6258 seconds, according to motorsports.com. For those who are not keen on doing math on a Wednesday morning, that's a 14-second difference. It'll take some time before we get a really accurate comparison between lap times. That is, after all, we're just a training session to familiarize IndyCar drivers with the track. We'll like to see a more accurate representation of exactly how fast these cars go during IndyCar's own qualifying session at the race in March. So, I agree with that, because when you are going to a track for the first time, you're not going to put up a freaking belter of a lap.
Exactly.
If you're doing that, you have obviously raced there before in that car.
Yeah.
You're probably going 85% power to familiarize yourself with the braking zones, how far you can drive into a corner before you have to brake, how fast you can go through the S's, where to apex, you're turning everything. So when they I would say the best time to compare is next year when they go there. Because then you've already had a year to do it. You've had a race there, and now, like I said, you've had a race, you've had qualifying practice, the race, and now you're going back there again. That would be the best time because now everybody knows what it's like. Going to a track for the first time, they're not going to put up the fastest lap times. It's just not going to happen. Not the first year. And if they do, that guy's a stupid SOBs, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, good lord, you're asking to freaking slide into the tire barrier.
The wall, yeah.
Yeah, you're asking to go to the tire barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap. I just lost my tab. Great. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. That was pretty much just the test at Circuit of the Americas was today.
Okay.
So,
we will now move on into fun
Settle down. Let me see here. I thought I saw something. Ooh. Let me see here. Oh, Elio Castroneves was at the Circuit of the Americas test. Now, he doesn't race in IndyCar anymore, although he does do Indy 500 because he has 3 Indianapolis 500 wins. Yep. And right now, he wants to get into the elite group of people that have 4. So, and of course, he drives the number what car? Elio Castroneves?
Oh, shoot, I forgot his number.
Oh, come on. I've already said it. Not his number, but the number he drives. Come on.
I have no idea.
The number 3.
Oh, that's it.
Number 3. Come on. Pissing me. Alright. Yeah, that's all I've got. Alright, moving on to fun fact. You go first.
Alright. My fun fact. Spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm good.
For the hockey segment, we do not have ECHL and AHL news because there were no games, and I already said the upcoming games last episode, and then there's no changes in the standings, pretty much. So with that, I'll have my fun fact on the ECHL today. My fun fact, commonly known, or commonly said, ECHL teams, the Greenville Swamp Rabbits, his very own favorite, and the Rapid City Rush, where he said something about a couple episodes ago. Those 2 teams, the Greenville Swamp Rabbits and the Rapid City Rush, are the only 2 teams in the ECHL to this day that do not have an NHL and AHL affiliation.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool.
So, because the Walleye affiliate with Grand Rapids and Detroit.
Yep. For other examples, Kalamazoo Wings are Utica and
the Utica is with
Vancouver Canucks. Yeah. Florida Everblades, they are
it makes sense they would do
Florida Everblades are actually like the Hurricanes and the Checkers.
Really?
Yeah. The Wheeling Nailers are the other team in Pennsylvania.
Oh, who cares?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Really? The only 2? Or are they fairly new teams?
I don't know.
Because if they are, that would make sense.
Yeah, the Toledo Walleye aren't new. The newest team is the Newfoundland Growlers.
Okay.
I can look up all... Ah, here it is. Hold on, I think I found it. Come on. Page load. Yeah. Aha, I found it. So, the New Jersey Devils and the Albany Devils are the Adirondack Thunder.
Okay.
The Minnesota Wild and the Iowa Wild are the Allen Americans. The Boston Beaches and the Providence Bruins are the Atlanta Gladiators. The Ottawa Politicians and the Binghamton Senators are the Brampton Beast. The Buffalo Stifle and the Rochester Americans are the Cincinnati Cyclones. Checkers and Hurricanes are the Everblades. The Vegas Golden Knight Lights and the Chicago Wolves are our very own famous rivals, the Fort Wayne Comets. Vegas, Chicago, and Fort Wayne all have good teams this year, so that's looking good. Greenville Swamp Rabbits. It is listed as independent. Therefore, they do not have an NHL to AHL affiliation. And if I scroll all the way down here, the Rapid City Rush also says independent. So I think that's pretty cool. And then we've got Dallas and Texas. They're the Idaho Steelheads. The only three teams that make sense.
Is
the Chicago Blackhawks, the Rockford IceHogs, and the Indy Fuel.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're it doesn't make sense, but they're as closest together as you could get.
Right.
Along
like
with
Detroit, Toledo, and Grand Rapids.
Yeah. The Winnipeg Jets and the Manitoba Moose are with the Jacksonville Icemen. Vancouver,
Where's
Utica,
Jacksonville? That's out
Kalamazoo.
in Florida. Jeez.
I know, right?
Talk about from sun and babes to nippy cold.
Yeah, it's kind of like Vancouver and Kalamazoo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
that's a
same,
ways away.
Same temperature.
Yeah, really. Get this. There's the Calgary Flames and the Stockton Heat. They are with the Kansas City Mavericks.
Okay.
That's quite a distance.
Yeah, a little bit.
The New York Rangers and the Hartford Wolfpack are with the Maine Mariners.
That's not too far.
We have the LA
Train
Booger
ride down.
Flags and the Ontario Reign. They are with the Manchester Monarchs.
Okay.
Oh, that's where Newfoundland is from. Oh my gosh. The Newfoundland Growlers are the ECHL teams, and they're with the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Toronto Marlies. Holy crap, that is stacked right there. Yeah, Toronto Maple Leafs have a potential Stanley Cup final appearance this year. The Newfoundland Growlers, newest ECHL team, they're most likely going to get into the playoffs this year. And then the Toronto Marlies, defending Calder Cup champions. How stacked is that? That's nuts. Wait a minute. This is the most, not this one, but the next one is the most makes sense team. We have, first, the Desert Dogs and the Tucson Roadrunners are with the Norfolk Admirals. I have no idea where Norfolk is. The one that makes...
Norfolk's in Virginia.
Oh, that's it. Next, we have... This is what makes the most sense. The Tampa Bay AC/DCs and the Syracuse Crunch are with your second favorite, the Orlando Solar Bears. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That totally, opposite ends of the East Coast.
Yeah, really. Rapid City Rush, independent. The Philly Cheesesteaks and the Lehigh Valley Phantoms are with the Reading Royals.
Reading, I think that's in the Northeast.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
Let me look that up.
While you look that up, we have the Washington Capitals and the Hershey Bears. They are with the South Carolina Stingrays.
Reading, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's it.
So they are pretty close too.
Yep. That makes
Car
sense.
ride.
Red Wings, Griffins, they're with the Walleye. The St. Louis Brews and the San Antonio Rampage, they're with the Tulsa Oilers.
Mm-hmm.
The Colorado Avalanche and the Colorado Eagles are with the Utah Grizzlies. Other team in Pennsylvania, the Wheeling Nailers. The Edmonton Oilers and the Bakersfield Condors are with the Wichita Thunder. And last but not least, the New York Fishermen and the Bridgeport Sound Tigers are with the Worcester Railers.
Really?
Yeah, for all affiliations. I have that webpage right now.
All right. Well, I got two fun facts then.
Nice.
I got from 1 to 2. One's about hockey, one's about IndyCar. So since we did IndyCar, let's just finish off with that.
Okay.
The closest margin of victory for the Indianapolis 500 was in 1992. I knew you were going to say it when you started.
Yep, you know exactly what my guess is, don't you?
When Al Unser Jr. edged out Scott Goodyear Eagle. No, just kidding. Scott Goodyear. Did you get that joke? Did you get it? Did you get it?
Yeah.
All right.
I got it. Yep, nice.
Right. By 0.043 of a second. 43 hundredths of a second.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a little close. That's probably like maybe front tires on.
0.043 or 0.43?
43,000, sorry.
Okay, that's
sorry.
43 one-thousandths of a second.
43 one-thousandths of a second. So yeah,
not
that's
as
probably
good as
like
2 one-thousandths
that's
of a
probably
second,
just like
that's
the front,
all right.
That's probably like the front wing.
Yeah.
Sorry. I knew what I was saying. Do what I think, not what I say. And in my second fun fact, which when you're going through that, did you know who the actual first affiliate for the Grand Rapids Griffins was?
Oh, I should know this.
Who they are first affiliated with, because they didn't get affiliated with Detroit, I think, until the 2002
NHL
season.
team, right?
Yes.
Oh,
I think they got
this.
affiliated with Detroit in 2002, 2003, somewhere in there.
And it was the Griffins. Okay. I should know this. Okay, I gotta think.
I looked that up. When I look up when they transferred, you keep thinking. I want to say nope, bro. I want the Wikipedia. There we go. Where is it at? Where is it at? Come on. They were independent from 96 till 99 because they were part of the IHL and not the AHL.
Really?
Yep.
This was the Griffins' first NHL affiliate.
Yes.
Okay. When did this team come into the league?
When did the NHL team come into the league?
Yeah. 1967? So I have an idea of who it might be.
I think so, but I don't know off the top of my head. 1992.
Really?
Yep. And they were affiliated with this team for 99 to 2000, 2000 to 2001, 2000 to 2002, and then Detroit from there on. Because Detroit was originally affiliated with, come on, this is an easy answer.
Detroit was originally affiliated with.
Come on, easy answer.
Oh, crap.
Easy answer.
I should know this.
Come on. Adirondack Red Wings.
Oh, that's right.
That was who Detroit was originally affiliated with.
That's right.
But who was the Griffins who did the Griffins originally affiliate with? It's a Canadian team. The Toronto Maple Leafs, get the hell out.
Yeah.
Jeez. The Winnipeg Jets, they weren't even around back that time.
Exactly.
Yeah. This NHL team doesn't have any Stanley Cups, and they suck ass this year. That should be a giveaway.
Okay, hold on.
Come on. I bet everybody who listens to this is like screaming at you, like, come on, it's so-and-so team.
Is it the Ottawa Senators? Holy crap.
Took you long enough.
For some reason, I don't know why, but I was thinking, the Washington Capitals. That's what I was thinking.
No, not Wash. No.
Great.
All right. With that, we're gonna go on to not hooky, but hockey. Scores.
All right.
Scores. Here we go.
On Monday, February 11th, is that correct?
Monday, February 11th is correct.
Okay. We had the...
You have a sticky note over there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, Joey Hicketts covers it up. He's in the
Oh,
way.
jeez. Listen to this.
We had the Battle of Pennsylvania between the other team in Pennsylvania at Wells Fargo Center to be hosted by the Cheese Steaks. The Cheese Steaks got 1, and the other team in Pennsylvania got 4. That sucked.
The horror.
Exactly. Next, we had a offensive battle between the Washington Capitals and the LA Booger Flags at Capital One Arena. The Washington Capitals got 6, and the LA Booger Flags got 4. That sucked. Kuznetsov got 2 goals. TJ Sochi didn't even get 1. Well, that sucked. It's not focused in on me?
No, it's really fuzzy. That's better.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
it was like, it must have been focused in on something behind you.
Okay.
Because it was like really fuzzy, and so I just went and blew my hand in front of it. So I'd see the movement and be like, oh, here's a person.
Oh, okay, that's better.
So,
Alright,
anyways, moving on.
Next we have the good old time rivalry that went back in the day in 2011, around there, about 8 years ago. This rivalry, the San Jose Shark Tanks and the Vancouver Killer Whales. This was a serious paddling of a game in Rogers Arena, I believe. Yes, go ahead.
Hold on first. All right, going back to the Capitals and Kings game. Total of 10 goals scored.
Damn! Is a paddling.
Yeah. At least for the goaltenders.
Yeah.
All right, Tuesday, February. What day is this? The 12th.
I forgot to say the Sharks and Canucks scored. Let me finish.
You said 7-2, I thought.
No, I didn't. Well, spoiler alert, the Sharks got 7 and the Canucks got 2. If you thought it was flipped around, you're dumb.
Well,
no offense, but...
Well, then you shouldn't have told me to go. Anyways.
Oh,
all right. Tuesday, February 12th, the Boston Bruins beat the Chicago Deadhawks 6-3.
That sucks.
The Buffalo Sabres beat the New York Fisher Fails 3-1. Actually, no, they're not Fails this year. Fishermen 3-1.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
The Dallas Stars beat the Florida Panthers 3-0. That is a paddling. Speaking of paddling, the Columbus Blue Jackets beat the Washington Capitals 3-0. Sergei Bobrovsky with the shutout.
And for my Dallas Stars, Anton Hudobin. Holy crap. I saw the highlights of this game that afternoon. Oh my gosh, it was great.
The Carolina Hurricanes played the Ottawa Senators, Ottawa Politicians more like, and they won 4-1.
Sucks.
Great. The Tampa Bay Lightning play the Calgary Flames, and the Lightning won 6-3.
Oh, did they get thunderstruck?
Oh, speaking of a paddling.
This is a serious paddling.
The St. Louis Blues played the New Jersey Devils, as the Devils must have not showed up for the first 2 periods, because the Devils got 8. And 6 of those were in the first 2 periods, and the Devils got 3.
Okay.
And 11 goals scored in an NHL hockey game. Come on.
Is. Damn! Exactly.
Yeah. Somehow, this next game, the Detroit Red Wings pulled this out of their asses.
Literally. And they figuratively.
They beat the Nashville Predators 3-2.
Jimmy Howard backstopping them.
For their 22nd win of the season. Took only 60 games almost. Yeah, almost took 60 games. It took 59 games to get to 22 wins.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
Well,
if I did my math right, yeah 22.
See,
no, 57.
The Deadhawks and the politicians are doing the right thing and losing for Hughes here. See, we're winning and going in the wrong direction.
Yeah. Sorry, Detroit played 57 games, not whatever I said, 59.
Yeah, 57. Yeah, you're right.
Bad
okay,
math.
Next.
All right, the Philly Cheesesteak Flyers played the Minnesota Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, whatever the hell you want to call them, Wild. And the Flyers redeemed themselves as they beat the Wild 5-4.
Holy crap.
The Winnipeg Jets played the New York Blue Shirts, and they won at home 4-3. The Maple Leafs played the Colorado Avalanche, and the Maple Leafs won 5-2.
Nice.
And speaking of 5-2, the Desert Dogs beat the Golden Knights on the road 5-2.
Oh, crap.
Jeez.
They put in Marc-Andre McFleury.
Well, man.
He's got me negative fantasy points probably so far. I better check that right now.
Jeez, talk about totally
pulling
the
it
bad.
out of their rear ends. Pulling the Detroit Red Wings.
Yeah, except they did better.
Yeah. By 2 goals. That's about it.
Thursday, February 14th for schedules. Ooh, we got a whole slew of them today. Thursday, the Flames play the Panthers at 7 p.m. in Florida. The Islanders travel to Ohio, play the Blue Jackets at 7 p.m. The Senators travel down to Detroit to play the Red Wings at 7:30 p.m. The Stars play the Lightning at 7:30 p.m. The Canadiens play the Predators in the battle of... Hold
on, I wasn't listening. Where at now?
Canadiens and Predators in the battle of...
Oh, the PK Subban and Shea Weber trade.
There you go. And that's a free game, which means that is a...
free dinger.
The Avalanche play the Winnipeg Jets in Winnipeg at 8 p.m. The Devils play the Blackhawks at 8:30 p.m. in Chicago. The Blues play the Yotes in Elo River Arena at 9 p.m. The Maple Leafs play the Golden Knights at T-Mobile Arena at 10 p.m.
Yeah, that's nice.
What?
The Maple Leafs and Golden Knights game.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
going down.
Yeah. The Canucks play the Kings at 10:30 p.m. and the Capitals travel to the West Coast to play the Sharks at 10:30 p.m. Sorry, Canucks and Kings play at 10:30 p.m. I think it's at 7:30.
Okay.
So,
Friday
February 15th. Go.
We have...
You can do Saturday too. Do Saturday too.
All right. We have the Madison Square Garden Blue Shirts and the Buffalo Stifle at KeyBank Arena at 7 p.m. Eastern. We have the Edmonton Oil Burners and the Carolina Hurricanes at 7:30 p.m. Eastern at PNC Bank Arena. Next, we have the New Jersey Devils and the Minnesota Wild at 8:30 p.m. Eastern at XL Energy Center. And, oh crap, the Boston Beaches are playing the Mighty Quackers of Anaheim in Honda Center at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's gonna suck.
All right, Saturday, February 16th.
Oh yeah, next we have the Detroit Red Wings, our very own, being hosted by the Philly Cheesesteaks at Wells Fargo Center at 1 p.m. Eastern day game. Next we have the Calgary Flames and the other team in Pennsylvania at Dumpster Fire Center. Well, no duh, that's where it's at. Calgary's gonna light them up, literally, at 1 p.m. Eastern. Oh yeah, I gotta watch the highlights of that game. Oh yes. I like that game a lot. That's gonna be fun. Alright. We have the St. Louis Blues and the Colorado Avalanche at 3 p.m. Eastern. Next we have the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Desert Dogs at 7 p.m. Eastern in Gila River Arena. Oh crap. This ain't gonna be good. We have the Ottawa Politicians at Bell MTS Place to be hosted by the Winnipeg Jets at 7 p.m. Eastern. You know that's going to be a paddling of a game.
Yeah.
Next,
That was Bell MTS Center.
oh yeah, Bell MTS Place.
Where's my NHL list?
Hold, all right.
I'll keep going. I'll look it up.
We have a confusion timeout. I argue Bell MTS Place. He says Bell MTS Center.
I can't find my freaking NHL pen.
Do you want mine?
Where the hell did I put it? I cannot find it.
Here, I'll look it up then.
I must have misplaced mine.
Okay, let me see here. I'll use mine. Let me see here. Winnipeg Jets, Bell MTS Center. What?
Oh, free dinger for me.
Crap.
You lose one. Yes.
Dang it.
Don't you hate that?
I thought it was Bell MTS Place. Why did it change to Center?
It might have been. I think it was the MT. No, it's because it's always been the MTS Center. I think it's always been the MTS Center.
That is stupid weird. Huh.
I found it.
Oh jeez.
It's in the most dumbass spot. It was in the last place I looked. Well, duh.
I
Sure
as
as
hell
hell
hope so.
Hey Terry, did you find your wallet?
Yeah, but I'm still looking for it. Oh, here it
jeez.
is.
Yeah. Yep,
That-
Bell MTS Center.
That's dumb.
Unless I wrote it down wrong.
Must have.
I don't think so. Well, guess what? I bet you $5 Google's gonna have the right answer.
Alright, yeah. Alright, let's look it up right now.
They play at the... Oh, it doesn't tell. Bell MTS Place.
Ah!
So this says Bell MTS Iceplex 2.
But this says Bell MTS Place for me.
But I have both. I have Bell MTS Place and then Bell MTS Iceplex. I'm confused now.
So you lose the digger, but now you're back down to 1.
Okay, it is, okay, this is Bell MTS Place, because, it used to be called, it used to be called the MTS Center,
Aha.
and then I assumed when I wrote down, it said it was Bell MTS Center, but it's
Crying
Bell
out
MTS
loud.
Place. So, alright, I don't completely lose it, I argue that.
Alright, well, you're
'Cause-
still down to 1 dinger, and you
Oh.
can take away... Oh, wait a minute. You already took away my dinger.
Yeah?
So, okay, we're set. I'm even. Alright, I call it good there. Alright, let's continue on here. Next, we have a great...
Bitches.
Atlantic Division matchup between the Canadians and the AC/DCs at Amalie Arena at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be great. Next, we have the Battle of the Circular Logos between the Edmonton Oil Burners and the New York Fishermen at Barclays Center or Nassau Memorial Coliseum at 7 p.m. Eastern, and that is a free game, which means that is a free digger, so I get it right back.
Yeah, but you would be up to 5.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, we ain't going for a record this day. Nope, screw that.
A little slow.
Next, we have the Dallas Lone Stars, my very own, and the Carolina Hurricanes at PNC Bank Arena. Wait a minute.
Nope, that's wrong.
Yep, nope. Where do the Hurricanes play at? Come on.
You've said it earlier. You said it 3 minutes ago. Come on. Get out your notes. And
I thought of BB&T Center, but I thought, no, that's the Panthers.
That's the Panthers. The pins are the cushions.
PNC Arena. Gosh dang it.
You said bank.
PNC Bank Arena. That's not right. PNC Arena is the correct answer.
Because you
right.
said PNC Bank Arena.
Oh, jeez.
All right, do we need to go over a quiz over NHL arena names again?
Yeah.
All right.
Next, we have the okay, here we go. Hold on. We have the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Chicago Deadhawks at 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
Don't
tell me
it up.
Okay. Tell me what battle this is.
The Battle of Artemi Panarin.
That is the correct answer, and I am giving you 1 free dinger for that.
That was pretty easy, to be honest. Didn't Brandon Saad go to Blue Jackets too?
Who?
Brandon Saad?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, double battle there.
And you know what that means? That is a double dinger.
Hey.
That is at United Center, that game at 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to screw that one up. They played at the United Center forever and a half.
Yeah, really.
Except when it was Chicago Stadium.
Nice. All right, next we have the Smashville. The Smashville Predators and the Vegas Golden Knights at T-Mobile Arena at 10 p.m. Eastern. Go ahead.
Who are the Smashville Oh Yeahs?
I said oh yeah because this is also another battle. What is the battle of...
I know, but it was funny because you said the Smashville Oh Yeahs.
Oh, well, it is music country out there.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
So, that's pretty good. What battle is between the Predators and the Nightlights? What battle is this?
It's not a Stanley Cup battle. Playoffs battle. Who did Vegas get from Nashville? Oh, the battle of... if James Neal played there still.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not it.
No, that was not what I was thinking.
Okay.
I'd give you a half a dinger for that, but, I mean, we don't do half dingers around here.
Nope. Well, yeah, we do. I get 1 and you lose 1. There's half a dinger.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
I don't know.
The correct answer is the Battle of the Subban Brothers.
Oh.
Malcolm plays for Vegas,
that's
PK
right.
plays for Smashville.
That's right, I forgot about that.
Nice. That is at 10 p.m. Eastern at T-Mobile Arena. Next, you gotta love this rivalry. The Vancouver Canucks and the San Jose Shark Tanks at SAP Not SAP Center at 10 p.m. Eastern. Gosh, I love that arena. And next we have the battle of the Boston Beaches and the LA Booger Flames. I don't think that's really a battle. I mean, yeah, a battle between a good team and a ship team is what it is. At 10:30 p.m. Eastern at Staples Center. And then I gotta do... you do Sunday, right?
Sunday and Monday. Because, I don't know, what's Sunday? Sunday's fairly lengthy.
Yeah.
I'll do Sunday and Monday, and then you do Tuesday, and then, then we're done.
Yeah.
Then we go to predictions. So, Sunday, February 17th. The Rangers played the other team, Pennsylvania, at 12:30 p.m. That is a...
day game.
The Blues play the Wild at 3 p.m. That is a...
day game.
The Sabres play the Devils at 6 p.m. That is not...
a day game.
All right. If you're paying attention.
Okay.
The Flyers play the Red Wings at 6 p.m. Only difference is that they're at LCA and not Welfager Center. That is at 6 p.m. And that is...
a night game.
A late evening game, I would argue.
Yep.
The Canadians play the Panthers at the normal 7 p.m. time. The Capitals play the Ducks at 9 p.m. And that's it. So, Monday, February 18th. The Yotes play the Flames at 4 p.m. Eastern. That is a...
day game.
The Lightning play the Blue Jackets at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. The Senators play the Blackhawks at 8:30 p.m. The Knights play the Fail Ranch at 9 p.m. That is a...
free dinger.
Because that is a...
free game.
You're up to 5.
Nice.
The Bruins play the Sharks at 10 p.m. And the Capitals travel to... Aren't they already out in California?
I don't know. Let me check Sunday.
Oh, it would have been...
Anaheim.
It would have been Saturday. Who did they play? Who did the Kings play Saturday? Was the other team Pennsylvania? Or no, it was Boston.
The Boston Beaches.
Oh,
Sons
yeah.
of beaches.
So the Boston Capitals and the Washington Bruins are both going on their California dreaming trip. Apparently.
Yeah, they're dreaming.
Anyways,
they're dreaming all right.
Yeah, the Capitals play the Kings at 10:30 p.m.
All right.
So
predictions.
Predictions going back to what are we going back to?
Friday?
Thursday. Yep. Flames Panthers.
All right,
Flames.
who do you think?
All right, Red Wings it is.
All right, that's it. Yep.
Right,
Keep it rolling.
Islanders or Blue Jackets?
Whoa.
No.
Hold the phone.
I'm gonna go with
stop the show here.
I'm gonna go with the Blue Jackets.
I also have the Blue Jackets. All right, scratch that about stopping the show here. Keep it rolling.
Senators or Red Wings?
Oh crap! Stop the show again. Sorry about that.
Sorry, lady.
Yeah, really. I have the politicians. I want them to win.
I don't.
I do.
I do too, but Stars Lightning.
Ooh, tell me who this is the battle of.
Battle of Ben Bishop.
That is the correct answer. He gets one free dinger for that.
You know what? I think we announced this on last episode. This week.
Nice.
This day of scores.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I give you free. All right, you're up to 4. What am I at? 5?
Yep.
Oh crap! It's a close game now.
Canadians or Preds.
Yep.
Obviously the Jets over the Failer Ranch.
Yep.
Devils, Blackhawks.
Go Devils, go.
Blues, Yotes.
Bruce, they're on a tear right now.
Yeah. Maple Leafs or Knights.
Oh crap! We gotta stop the show again.
Oh jeez. Oh man, just this.
Me.
Yeah.
Mitch Marner, 67 points.
Bench warmer. I'm gonna go with the Knights.
I'm also gonna go with the Knights too.
All right. Who are the Knights, by the way?
I don't know.
They taste awful though.
Yeah, really.
Kind of metally. Yeah, I got shards of glass in my mouth. I got two. Oh man, you got double check mark there.
Yeah, he got one big check mark and a big fat X.
Oh jeez. Well,
nope. It's
every time you go to Vegas, you always lose.
Yeah.
Oh man, tearing it up.
Oh my gosh! All right,
stupidity right now. Stupidity level. The stupidity here is just
over 9,000.
No, the stupidity level here is just amazing.
Yeah, really.
All right,
Canucks or Kings? I have the Canucks.
I have the Kings. Sharks, Caps.
Oh my! It's going down. Stop the show.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh, for crying out loud. Great, we ain't gonna get anywhere. Jeez.
Yeah. I'll go with the Shark Tanks.
I'm gonna go with the Shark Tanks.
They're at home.
All right. What day are we on? Friday, February 15th. Rangers, Sabres.
Stifle.
Rangers. Oilers, Hurricanes.
Yep.
Devils, Wild. Bruins, Ducks. Obviously, they're gonna lose, but Ducks still. Red Wings, Flyers.
Cheesesteaks.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Flames over the use.
Yeah, Flames over the dumpster fires, obviously.
Yep. The new guy Rittich records the shutout.
What?
Their goaltender. What's his name? Rittich?
I don't know
either.
All right. Blues at Failer Ranch.
Bruce.
Maple Leafs or Yotes. I'm gonna go with the Yotes because the Maple Leafs played the day before against the Knights.
I'll go with that.
All right. Senators or Jets.
Politicians it is.
Oh, really? The upset over the Jets.
No, but I want the politician. Wait a minute. They're probably going to put in Connor Hellebuck, who's on my fantasy teams, on second thought.
All right, rack up the scoreboard, 6-0.
No.
Canadians or Lightning?
Crap. Who do I have on my fantasy? I don't have anybody on my fantasy team for those guys, so don't care.
Lightning, because I got Braden Point and Vasilevsky.
All right, I have the Canadians.
All right. Oilers or Islanders?
Fishermen.
A lot of ers in there.
I have the Fishermen.
All right. Stars, Hurricanes.
Stars go.
They have identical records almost. Only
Dang
Hurricanes.
near, dude.
The Hurricanes have only played one more game, and that was an OTL. I'm going to go with the Hurricanes.
Yeah, holy crap.
Look at Sebastian Aho.
64 points on my fantasy team. Dish
Wait,
master.
which one?
Oh crap! I don't know what his nationality is, but the one that plays for Carolina.
They both are Swedish. Or Finnish, one of the two.
One of them's Swedish and one of them's Finnish.
I think they're both from the same country.
I think they're different countries. Alright, stop the show again. We gotta look that up.
Son of a bitch! Sebastian Aho. Finnish. And he plays for the Hurricanes. Now, how do you get the other Sebastian Aho? Ice hockey.
Islanders.
He just goes by what year they're born.
Nice. The Sebastian Aho that plays for the Islanders is 22 years old.
Yeah, there's only a 1 year difference. Nope, one's from Finland, one from Sweden.
Do it.
All right, I was right though.
Yeah.
At first, because I said I think it's either Swedish or Finnish, or both, but no.
Yeah,
all right.
first.
Anyways, I was still wrong actually because I said both. All right.
All right.
What day are we on again? Oh yeah.
Blue
Jackets
Blue
or
Eyes
Blackhawks?
are Blackhawks in the Battle of Artemi Panarin.
Blue Jackets.
Yep.
Preds and Golden Knights.
Golden Knight Lights.
I'm gonna go with the Preds because the Golden Knights played the day before.
Oh jeez. Don't care. I have the Shark takes. Brett Burns gets a hat trick.
Yeah, right. That's a joke.
Yeah, I know.
You know the last defenseman to get a hair trick was hair trick?
Hair trick?
Hat trick?
Yeah, Brett Burns has a hair trick. Yeah, it's all over his beard. It's all over his chin. Have you seen that?
I would have gave you the Badum crash, but you screwed it up.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Obviously the Kings over the Bruins.
Yeah.
Oh, Brad the Rat, 69 points.
Oh snap.
Yes.
Oh, we don't care about that.
Yeah.
All right, Sunday.
Should be negative 69.
Exactly.
All right. Rangers or other team, Pennsylvania. Rangers. Whom I can.
Yeah, Henrik Lundqvist records the shutout.
That I agree with.
Yeah.
Blues, Wild.
Bruise.
All right. Sabres, Devils.
Not Sinners. Stifle.
Red Wings or Flyers.
Cheesesteaks.
They played the day before.
Cheesesteaks.
Okay. Who do you think is going to be in net the first night for the Red Wings and the Flyers?
First night for the Red Wings and Flyers. Howard and Carter Hart. Second night, Bernier and Carter Hart back to back.
I don't. No, they won't do back to back.
They might.
No. They hardly ever do back to back with the goalies.
Yeah, I know it. That's the thing. Who's the Cheesesteaks other goalie? Come on, I should know that. It's not Michael Neuwirth anymore. I don't think.
I don't know. Look that up.
It's not Brian Elliott. That was long ago.
Hell no, he plays.
Brian Elliott plays for. He's retired now, isn't he?
I think so. I don't know. Look up the Flyers' other goalie. I'll keep going down the list and just you answer. All right, Canadians or Panthers?
Canadians or Panthers? Oh, Canadians.
Ducks, Caps.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Ducks or Caps?
Yeah.
Caps, and I have the answer to that question.
All right, what is it?
Holy crap. I was wrong on both. Brian Elliott and Michael Neuwirth play for the Philly Cheesesteaks as the goalies, along with Carter Hart and Anthony Storlaz. I've heard of all four of them guys before.
I bet you Storlaz is in net for the first night and Hart's in net for the second night.
Probably, giving their young guns the shot.
Yeah, against a junk team.
Yeah, might as well put him in there, let him get experience.
Oh, Carter Hart, you don't need experience. He kicks A.
Oh my gosh, he already does at his young age.
Yeah.
Dude, he is nuts right now.
Monday, February 18th, Yotes or Flames? Flames.
Yep, they're going to burn him down.
Lightning or Blue Jackets?
Holy crap, that's a good game.
Lightning.
Yeah, really. The Blue Eyes are going to get Blue Eyes for being thunderstruck.
Kucherov is at 88 points. How many more games do you think it'll take until he gets to 100?
Probably like 10.
10 games?
Until he gets to 12 points in 10 games. That seems about right.
I'm going to say he's going to do it in 7.
Nice.
7 games.
I like that better than 10.
They've played... All right, 42 plus 4 is 46, plus 11, that's 57. They played 57 games, and he's done 88 points in 57 games. So what's...
He is a dish master.
Yes. So if we do that, 88 divided by 57, he averages a point and a half a night.
Nice.
So in theory, he should do it in 6 games.
Yep.
But I'm going to say 7.
All right.
So. All right. Senators or Blackhawks?
Oh,
Senators.
Yep, Senators.
Knights or Failure Knights?
Lights.
Bruins or Sharks?
Shark Tanks.
Jeez.
Martin Jones records the shutout.
These are all rhetorical questions anyways, except this one. Caps or Kings, I mean.
I don't know. It's going to be close.
I'm going to go with the Kings.
I'm also going to go with that.
All right. And that's it. So since you don't have scores, we'll go on to our fantasy.
Yep.
As the kids like to call them these days. Not. Okay, so. Gotta sneeze. You continue.
Okay. Alright, let me see here. Go to fantasy. I gotta go back here. Shoot, where is it? There it is. Okay, went back to the homepage. As of right now, he is getting seriously paddled by my bot, 151.2 to 84 exactly. The projection for my bot is 355.19. His projection is 306.43. And I am beating his bot by a close game of 7 points exactly. 141.3 to 134.3. I have a projection of 391.45, and he has a projection of 370.99.
Well, Rantanen's lost me 2 points, and Simeon Varlamov's lost me 420.
Gabe Landeskog lost to me 1. Roman Yossi's losing me 2. Nikita Kucherov has me 29.7 right now.
Yeah.
Mark Scheifele has me 25.4 right now.
Didn't Howard play last night?
And Brett Burns has me 15.8.
But I have 28 games remaining, and your bot has 25.
Connor McJeepers has 0 fantasy points. Oh, well, that's because he's played 0 games. Never mind.
Duh! Yes. About as sharp as a bowling ball.
Yeah, really.
So, alright, that's fantasy recap.
Alright.
Time to go on news. You want to do your 3 stars today? I'm just kidding.
I was to say, that ain't right. Those are for the beginning of the week.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, so it says trade scenarios for Blue Jackets, Wild, and Rangers. Let's see what they have to say about this.
Really?
Could the Florida Panthers create a package deal to land Artemi Panarin and Sergei Bobrovsky?
I don't think so.
From the Columbus Blue Jackets prior to the trade deadline this year, and how do they do it?
No.
Yeah.
I can't see that happening at all.
The New York Islanders are hot, looking like they could sustain their performance level. With teams like the other team, Pennsylvania, and the Chicago Blackhawks floundering, are the Islanders actually getting bandwagon fans?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Is it possible and reasonable for the Winnipeg Jets to provide their first round 2019 pick, Jack Roslovic, and either Nick Petan or Kristen Vasilevskiy to receive either Matt Duchene or Mark Stone from the Ottawa Senators? If so, what are the odds this deal takes place?
Okay, let's analyze this a second.
Yeah,
Winnipeg Jets.
This is
Jack Roslovic.
We are going to go doing is assume that, because this guy says, I couldn't give you odds on such a deal taking place because we don't know if the Senators are going to trade either Duchene or Stone. Let's say the Senators are going to.
They're going to trade.
Just for this scenario, let's say they are. Either Matt Duchene or Mark Stone for a 2019 first-round pick, Jack Roslovic, and either Nick Petan or Kristen Vasilevskiy.
In my honest opinion, if they get rid of their 2019 first-round pick, Jack Roslovic, and either one of those guys for Matt Duchene, Winnipeg's getting a little bit of the short end of the stick here.
Yeah.
Matt Duchene's not that good. Mark Stone, he's one of the leaders in the Ottawa Politicians team, one of the points leaders on their team right now, I think.
But just because he's a leader doesn't mean he doesn't ask to be traded.
Right.
Players do that. They ask to be traded. Like the most infamous one is when Patrick Waugh got 9 goals scored on him against the Red Wings when he played for the Canadiens, and then he said, "Trade me because I'm never playing a game again in the Canadians."
Yeah.
And then he goes trades to the Avalanche and he wins the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
So, or he wins 3 of them, 2 of them. I mean.
Yeah. Really.
I would say, if they were going to get Matt Duchene, drop Nick Petan. If you're going to go with Matt Duchene, if you're going to go with Mark Stone, leave it as it is. Leave it how it is.
If they're going to go with Matt Duchene, I would drop the 2019 first round pick.
But if you're in Winnipeg's case, you really don't need a first round pick. Because think about it. They don't necessarily have a lot of cap space.
I know, that's the thing.
Because you have Mark Scheifele, you have Patrick Laine, who's kind of sucking this year.
He's doing all right.
Yeah. Who's the come on,
Who's their captain?
not the that's Mark Scheifele.
Their captain is Blake Wheeler.
Wheeler. What's the other?
What's the other stud's name?
Yes,
There's
like four of them on their team.
Mark Scheifele, Dustin Bufflin, defenseman.
No, forward.
You mean forward? Kyle Connor?
There we go. With those guys, you don't really need a 2019 first round pick. I mean, look how they did in the playoffs this year.
Exactly.
I mean,
they made it to the Central Division Finals.
Right. And they lost to...
They beat Smashville in 7, and then they went to the Western Conference Finals.
Right, and then they lost to Vegas. So they don't really need a first round pick, in my opinion.
Right.
I mean, they just needed to pull it together for a few more games.
I agree with what you're saying, but I mean, since Matt Duchene, I know he's decent, but I know since Matt Duchene is not that good of a player, honestly, I would drop the 2019 first round pick and trade Jack Roslovic and that Nick Patan or Kristen Vesalainen guy for Matt Duchene. If I drop the 2019 first round pick, that's what I would do. Because, I mean, I know that they're doing good really well, and then because of the lottery for their 2019 first round pick, since they could drop that and get a decent end of the stick, and it's fair for both franchises on this trade, they could gamble a little bit with their 2019 first round pick and either trade it for somebody else for a different team, or they could gamble, like what I said, and see who it turns out to be, and see who their young stud first round pick develops overall to be, and see it if he could join on the team. But I mean, if they want Mark Stone, if they're gonna get Mark Stone, which I don't know if Ottawa would trade Mark Stone or not, then I would include the 2019 first round pick as more realistic to be even for both sides.
I guess we have our differences then.
So,
because I would drop Nick Patan or Kristen Vesalainen and keep the 2019 first round pick.
Yeah,
but what do the Minnesota Wild do in the upcoming weeks? Buy, sell Eric Staal on the market.
Oh yeah, he's out for the rest of the season.
Yeah. No,
And
Mikko
he's an old-timer.
Koivu is, not Staal.
Oh yeah.
Koivu is.
Yep.
I would say Minnesota is in buy mode.
Pretty much. They're in a wild card position right now.
If they're in sell, they're getting draft picks.
Yeah, really.
So, with Corey Crawford almost ready and Colin Delilah playing so well and now under contract through 21-22, do the Blackhawks ask Cam Ward to waive his no movement clause? Do you carry 3 goalies? Do you send Delilah down? Delia, or whatever he's saying his name.
Delia. I don't think it's Delilah.
Nah, it could be. Delia, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, Corey Crawford and Cam Ward is solid goaltending for the Deadhawks right now. But, I mean, now that their empire is downfalling and their defensemen are getting older and their defense is getting worse overall because Duncan Keith and Brent Seabrook and those guys are aging, yeah, it's pretty solid. I would send Colin Delia down to the Miners for the Rockford Ice Hogs. He would tear it up for the Rockford Ice Hogs. I mean, that's just what I would do if I was in their shoes, and then that would really suck since we're both Griffins fans, and then Rockford last year lost to the Texas Stars in the Western Conference Final. I mean, yeah, Rockford has a decent team this year. I mean, if they add a good goalie, Colin Delia, to that, they could be an even better team and contend for that Western Conference Final spot again. I could see that. So, I also could see Corey Crawford and Cam Ward being their goalies. They're 1 and 2 for the 2021-2022 season until then. I could see that. So,
okay. Here's one. I just saw this from reading through this guy's response. He said, he says, remember that the Detroit Red Wings could be trying to shop Jimmy Howard.
Yeah.
That I don't believe.
Really?
I don't believe Detroit would try and get rid of Jimmy Howard. He's playing really well for right now.
Yeah.
It might not show in his stats, but you gotta remember he has nothing in front of him.
Yeah.
But he is a gold since Mrazek took over the starting role 3-4 years ago. Howard's really improved.
Yeah.
I don't know what change he made, but he was awful for a while.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, but awful in NHL standards.
Yep.
And then he did something, and now he's playing really well. And he's a solid goaltender. I mean, yeah, every once in a while, every goaltender's going to have a bad night. You know that.
Yeah.
You go into a season knowing that. You play him 30, 40 games a season. There's going to be 1 or 2 where he lets in 5.
Yeah.
It's just going to happen.
Yeah.
You can't expect a goaltender to be on it every night.
It's the cycle of life.
Right. So, but if you do that, who do you have to replace him? You would almost have to get another goaltender.
Pretty much.
And that would be stupid. I mean, why would you trade a goaltender for a goaltender? Nobody in their right mind would make that trade.
Exactly.
Unless you're trading him for a backup. And that's a terrible trade, which then Ken Holland's mind, that's a great trade. But,
yeah.
Because nobody's going to, if you're trading 2 starters, you're not going to trade Howard. I think he's 33, 34.
Yep.
You're not going to trade him
for
for 25-year-old goaltender. That is beyond stupid. So, that, I don't believe that the Red Wings are trying to get rid of Jimmy Howard.
Yeah.
Not at the current moment. If they had a fantastic goaltender they were eyeing in the draft, maybe. But I don't know. Personally, I would get rid of Bernier first. Then I would get rid of Bernier before Howard. But if I had the choice, I'd get rid of neither.
Yeah, really.
So, with how well Mika Zibanejad, Mats Zuccarello, and Chris Kreider have been playing together, do you see the latter 2 still being dealt before the deadline, i.e. being Zuccarello or Chris Kreider?
For the New York Blue Shirts and them taking, I don't know. I could see it happening, but I also could not see it happening. When they got rid of Ryan McDonough to the Tampa Bay ACDCs last year, that was when they officially started tanking. So, I mean, I have no idea what they're going to do now.
They were on a fire shell. Well, let me just tell that line has, in the past 12 games, has 51 points.
Holy crap.
22 goals in 29. In 12 games, 51 points.
Dish master.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. So, I don't know.
Do you think Zuccarello or Chris Kreider would be traded? Not necessarily together, or just one as one?
I have no idea.
If you had to put somewhere on it, who would you think would get traded before the other?
Probably Zuccarello would probably go first.
Probably? Alright, you agree with this guy.
Yeah.
He said yes to Zuccarello and no to Kreider, unless the Rangers are blown away by any offer. But I would say right now, don't touch that line.
Exactly.
Maybe trade away your other guys to get more depth.
Yeah,
that's
really.
That's where I am if I'm the Rangers. But it's hard to trade away to get depth if you don't give up one of your first line people. So, this is the last one. Do you think the New Jersey Devils will have any problem signing Jeremy Davies, a 2016 draft pick, this summer? He is a nominee for the Hobey Baker Award, and it sure seems that prior winners never end up signing with teams that originally drafted them, i.e. Jimmy Vesey, Will Butcher.
I have no idea who this guy is, and I have no idea what team he plays for. I mean, if he's nominated to win an award, then you can double-check his stats and see if he's ECHL or AHL ready, and then let his skills develop from there. I guess, so.
He's helped the school, Northeastern University, win the 2019 Beanpot Tournament by defeating Boston College 4-2 at TD Garden on Monday. He's a junior defenseman at Northeastern. He was the Devils' 7th-round pick, number 192 in the 2016 NHL Draft. He's one of 83 nominees for the Hobey Baker Award this season. So, do you think, would the Devils sign him? Because this guy's saying that not many prior winners that were drafted by a team end up signing with said team.
I have no idea what they're going to do.
Alright. Maple Leafs Gardens. Maple Leafs Gardens remains special place 20 years after final NHL game. Building currently home to a supermarket, a college facility, but center ice face-off dot remains. There's a red dot in the middle of the supermarket.
Nice.
Where center ice used to be.
Nice.
This says Hagelin could be in demand if Kings decide to sell. Hagelin's, I think there's too much hype around him.
Yeah.
In my opinion, there's too much hype around Carl Hagelin. He didn't really produce all that well for Pittsburgh, and I don't know how he's doing for Los Angeles right now. But Cam Atkinson fully invested in present and the future for the Blue Jackets. He have all the right pieces, whether Bobrovsky, Panarin stay or go. Forward says, "Ooh, here's a trade thing for you. Who would Detroit trade to get Artemi Panarin?"
Holy crap, that's a joke.
In your opinion, who would they trade? They're not going to trade Dylan Larkin because he's under franchise tag.
Yeah.
If he is, he's under probably a no movement clause.
Yep.
Who would you think they would trade? Because Artemi Panarin, it's a good pickup. That would be a great piece to Detroit's assets.
Yeah.
Put him on a line with like Athanasiou, Larkin. Oh boy, look out!
Yeah, that's a nice line right there. That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
The Detroit Red Wings fan page that I follow on Facebook has been spreading rumors that they want to trade Nyquist. Gus Nyquist has been one of the main players that we've been talking along with Jonathan Ericsson too. He'd be second most player. Nobody
will pick up Jonathan Ericsson. His contract's awful.
I know. I honestly can't see the Columbus Blue Jackets trading away Artemi Panarin at all for how good of a position they're in. Second in the Metro Division right now. I can't see them trading away Artemi Panarin. But if they really wanted Artemi Panarin, then I would probably trade him Ericsson, Nyquist, and somebody or something else for Panarin. But there's no way they'd give up Panarin. Not when they're this good.
I would do Nyquist. I would agree with Nyquist.
Get rid of him.
I don't think they would take Ericsson because that's a defenseman,
right? I don't think they'd do Applicator either.
They won't take Applicator because his
contract is the worst in the NHL.
It's one of the worst in the NHL. I would say Nyquist because his contract's not awful. He is a little overpaid, but it's not awful.
Yep.
Probably a draft pick or two, like a first rounder or.
I would not do a first rounder.
I would.
I wouldn't.
Detroit's got like two first round draft picks this coming year.
Oh, nice. That's good. Then keep our first round picks for the next few years until we get a good rebuild until we make the playoffs again. When we make the playoffs again, then I would get rid of first round picks.
Well, you gotta remember, Panarin is a first round pick as himself.
I know, that's the thing.
So I would get rid of Nyquist, a first round pick, maybe your bottom first round pick, not your top one.
Oh. I'd just do a second or third rounder.
You won't get a second or third rounder for him. If you do, you have to do like 2 seconds and like 4 third round picks.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing.
That's what you could get with one first round. Those, and then probably like a Griffins player or something.
Yeah.
Like for example, like I don't know. I don't know. Not Matt Ford. Let's go with.
No, we wouldn't trade our captain.
Does Matt Laredo play for Grand Rapids?
Hold on. No. Matt Laredo, he was an unrestricted free agent at the end of last season, and he signed a contract with the New Jersey Devils, and the New Jersey Devils sent him down to Albany, and he's playing in the minors for the Albany Devils right now.
Right. So, okay, we'll just do Nyquist, a first round 2019 draft pick, or 2020 draft round pick, sorry. 2019, first round draft pick, and then forward from the Grand Rapids Griffins. That's what I would do for Artemi Panarin and see if they would take it.
Right.
But okay, on the other side, his contract is up this year.
Yep.
Hold on, let me look up what Detroit's cap space is. Estimated cap space. Detroit Red Wings cap space, because the cap went up this year.
Yep.
So. Detroit currently has projected cap space of 0. Their cap hit is $86.7 million, but since they could put people on that long-term injury reserve, they can knock off $7.295 million.
Wow.
So this says their current cap space is $3.1 million. So you're obviously not going to get Panarin for that little.
Yeah,
I don't know whose contract's up this year. Yeah, currently, okay, they have 1 first round this year, so they're going to get 2 because they're going to be so bad they're going to get another first round. Whose contract is up this year? 2018-19. Actually, nobody's contract is up this year.
Wow.
Unless, yeah, that's a fail. Okay. Well, unless they ship off some guys, like if they ship off some guys with contract, like Darren Helm.
Yep, I would get rid of him.
Gustav Nyquist. There's $3.3 million and $4.75 million.
Yep.
You got rid of him in trades, you would have enough, and then you could be like, hey, Artemi Panarin, do you want $8 million a year? Here you go, payday, you know? And then you still have a little bit left over.
Yep.
So, all right. Where else are we at in this? Oh, Tarasenko got a Hattie the other night.
Nice.
So, that's a free dinger.
Nice.
What else do we got going on? Well, it's a shaking and baking in the world of the NHL.
Pretty much.
Oh, Kunitz of the Blackhawks reflective earning 1,000th NHL game.
Just a few.
Chris Kunitz signed a 1-year contract with the Blackhawks on July 1st.
Oh. Oh, shoot. Never mind. I'm going to write that down as my fun fact.
What, for next week?
Yeah.
Pastrnak out at least 2 weeks for the Bruins with left thumb surgery. Expected to return this season. Well, obviously, it's only 2 weeks. What else do we have going on in the shake and bake? I don't care about that. NHL trade tracker. Ooh, is there any trade, like small town trades? What is today? The 13th. This happened the 11th. I think we did that. Okay, so there's been 1 trade. The Vancouver Canucks acquired goalie Marek Mazanek from the New York Rangers for a 2020. Take a guess. What round pick?
3rd.
7th round pick.
Oh,
a 2020 7th round pick.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God. He must be a really bad goaltender for the NHL standards.
Send him down to the ECHL. Jeez.
Oh, my God. 2020 NHL pick. Oh, jeez. Malkin is suspended 1 game for actions in Penguins game against the Flyers. He high-sticked...
Michael Raffle?
Yeah. Out of all the people he high-sticked one of the dirtiest players in the NHL.
Yeah.
I would argue another one of the dirtiest players is Tom Wilson. So I think that's about. Subban welcomes Lindsey Vonn, his girlfriend, home with a goat cake doll after final skiing race. You know, goat, greatest of all time. Bar, rar, rar, rar.
Nice. Yep.
Tell you what, don't mess it up, PK. You got a goal. You got a real winner there.
Yeah, really.
The Golden Knights are on a 4-game losing skid right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Take it back. 4th straight home loss. Never mind.
Yeah, that's right. That sounds better.
Yeah, whatever. 4 losses. So, the Blues are on a 7-game win streak. 7 games. Yeah, Howard was in net. He made 32 saves last night.
Yeah, geez.
Oh, my goodness.
St. Louis Blues Stanley Cup original prediction at the start of the season, like my originally predicted. Here we come. Right here. This is it.
Don't know.
I don't think so either.
The Bruins and the Blackhawks winning streak at 7. And in this picture, Marchand just looks like he just saw somebody get shot. So, Hudobin makes 30 saves as the Stars shut out the Panthers.
That was awesome.
The Blue Jackets are on a 4-game winning streak.
Holy crap.
The Eichel and the Sabres denied the Islanders their 4th win.
Nice.
4th straight win, I should say. Sorry.
Go Stifle, go.
Yeah. Who is this? Oli Matsina will be out indefinitely.
Oli Babyface Mata?
Yeah. Will be out indefinitely for the Pittsburgh Penguins because of an upper body injury against the Flyers game.
That'll teach him.
This says the Hurricanes could be in the market for a two-way center. I don't know about that.
Yeah, really.
Kings tied in last and hunt for playoff spot in Western Conference. Okay. Okay. Whatever you say, man. And Thor passes Howe on assist list and Sharks victory against Canucks. We are right back where we were the other day. So, alright. We are going to go on to On This Day. So, on this day, February 13th, Maple Leaf Gardens hosts its final game in 1999. Now line 9's there. The NHL says goodbye to the last arena still in use from the original 6 era when Maple Leafs Garden in Toronto hosts its final game. As was the case when the Gardens opened on November 12th, 1931, the Chicago Blackhawks are the opponent. Chicago wins the opening night game 2-1 and closes building with a 6-2 victory. Bob Probert, who?
Exactly.
Of the Blackhawks, is the last player to score at the Gardens. In 1944, Babe Pratt says the NHL single season record. Words are hard. S's every time.
S's and R's.
It was last time. Single season scoring record for defensemen with an assist in Toronto's 6-3 victory against the Rangers at MSG. It's his 45th point, one more than the mark set by Flash Hollett. In 1966, longtime Red Wings line mates Gordie Howe and Alex Delvecchio reached milestones in a 4-3 loss to the Maple Leafs. Or, I'm sorry, the Canadiens. Howe sets a goal and sets up 2 more, earning his 800th NHL assists. And Delvecchio became the second player to play 1,000 games with Detroit. In 75, Bobby Orr has an assist for the Bruins in a 3-1 road loss to the Buffalo Sabres to become the first player in NHL history to reach 100 points in 6 consecutive seasons. It's his final 100-point season of his NHL career. In 1983, the Los Angeles Kings ended a 32-game losing skid.
That's a paddling.
Against the Philly Flyers with a 5-4 victory at the Spectrum. In 1999, Brian Trottier of the Islanders becomes the 15th player in NHL history to score 500 goals. Exactly 8 years later, Trottier scores 5 times on 5 shots in an 8-2 win against the Flyers at the Coliseum. 8-2, first of all,
is a serious paddling.
No kidding. In 92, Steve Larmier sets an NHL record for the most consecutive goals played with one team when he appears in his 777th in a row with the Blackhawks, 2-2 against the Kings. He breaks the record set by Buffalo's Craig Ramsey. There's like a delay in the audio in my ear, and it's throwing me off, man. Bad.
I know, I just turned the volume down on my headphones.
I know, I have to do that. It's annoying. In 2000, Eddie Belfour becomes the 16th NHL goalie in NHL history to reach 300 wins when I see, even though it's not my year, I still screw up.
I know, right?
When the Dallas Stars defeat the visiting Washington Capitals 2-1, Belfour makes 14 saves, and Brendan Morrow scores both goals for the defending Stanley Cup champions. Exactly 7 years later, Belfour gets the 76th and final shutout of his Hall of Fame career by making 29 saves for the Panthers in a 1-0 win against the Canadiens. In 2008, Marty Brodeur sets an NHL record by winning 30 games for the 12th consecutive season, with the win number 30 comes when Brian Giannato scores at 2:14 of overtime to give the Devils a 3-2 victory against the Senators. And in 2015, Tom McClellan becomes the second fastest coach in NHL history to reach 300 wins when the San Jose Sharks defeat the Arizona Coyotes 4-2 at Gila River Arena. Joe Pavelski's hat trick helps McClellan reach a milestone of his 515th game. Only Bruce Boudreau did it in 496 games. So, alright. Now it's time to go on to trivia, boys. So, you went first on fun facts.
So, you go first on trivia.
Okay. So, on trivia, I need to actually turn up my volume for this so I can hear it.
Yeah, really.
Oh, jeez. See, it was fine until I closed a tab, and then it like stopped working.
Yeah, now there's a bunch of echoey crap around here.
Don't worry, when we go into NASCAR, it'll fix itself.
Okay.
Should.
Nice.
So, all right. Here is this is an NHL rule roll.
Oh, snap.
Okay. So, in 1943-44 season,
When?
this isn't necessarily a rule, but a rule, sort of. Okay. What did the NHL introduce to speed up the game and reduce offside calls? What did the NHL introduce, in 1943-1944 season to speed up the game and reduce the amount of offside calls?
Is it forward passing? You gotta be.
Offsides came from forward passing. Forward passing was introduced in the 28-29 season, and then for the neutral zone and defensive zone, and then 29-30 season for the offensive zone.
Oh, jeez.
This also added another rule. With this creation on the ice, this created a rule. Not necessarily this season, I think, but overall, it created a rule that came around very shortly after. This rule is considered to mark the beginning of the modern era in the NHL. So think of what an NHL rink looks like, and think of what they would have added to reduce offsides and speed up the game. 1943-1944 season. They added something to the ice. Not the ice, but you know what I mean. Not the actual ice, but the playing surface. You have buck 10 left.
Is it the blue line?
No.
Dang.
The blue line was introduced in blue line, come on, where was it? 1918-1919 season is when the blue lines were introduced. Got 25 seconds left. Come on. 15 seconds. You have one guess left.
I have no idea, but I'm gonna guess, is it the 4 face-off dots in the neutral zone?
Oh, it was perfect timing. The music stopped right at that point. In that year, in that season, the NHL introduced the red line.
The red line?
The red line. The center line. The center red line.
How would that help reduce offsides?
Because you wouldn't have massive stretch passes, that's why.
You would
Because
have...
of the 2-line pass rule.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there we go. They also introduced delayed penalty rules were also introduced at this time. So I don't know if it's saying like delay a game. It's just delayed penalties. All right, you're up, Ed. You're up, Ed.
All right. My trivia question. I gotta find it.
Oh, great! Look at this.
All right. Here it is. My trivia question. Who in the history of the NHL
I don't know.
has the longest point streak by a rookie defenseman?
Longest point streak by rookie defenseman.
Yeah.
What year or season? I'm assuming it's just in the season.
From the it was the 2015-2016 season.
Really?
It was that recent.
Rookie defenseman.
Ooh, it's time to play a game of
How many games is it?
He has the record. You got to get the guy's name. He has a record. Longest point streak by a rookie defenseman is 15 games. Now you got to guess who it was. Yep.
15 games. Holy hell.
By a rookie defenseman. That's nuts.
I truthfully have no idea. Who did he play for?
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Let's see here. I gotta find his number quick.
Oh, great. Listen to this.
Alright. Currently wears the number 53 for the Philly cheese steaks.
Number 53.
For the Philly cheese steaks.
Is Shane Gostisbehere a defenseman or a forward?
I believe he is a defenseman.
Can you look that up, please?
Alright.
Because if he's a defenseman, that's going to be my first guess. But if he's not, I don't want to waste a guess. I want to say he's a defenseman. I'm not sure. Can't remember.
A buck left. He is a defenseman.
Alright, Shane Gostisbehere is my final answer for my first guess. Shane Gostisbehere.
Is the correct answer.
Bam! Man, I am killing it on trivia lately.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap.
Alright, settle down.
When it comes down from bite me. Asswipe.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Alright, since you just killed the mood. Let's just move on to NASCAR.
Alright.
Alright. Yep, it's good now. Alright, in NASCAR. The numbers behind the beautiful chaos of the Daytona 500. Well, let's look at this then. The numbers behind. So, predictive analytics get better all the time, but every now and then, it's essential to take a deep breath and appreciate the uncertainties that remain with us as sports. Competition always involves both skill and luck. Our greatest joys and deepest agonies as fans usually come from watching them collide. In the case of the Daytona 500, coming up on February 17th on Fox at 2 p.m., I mean that literally. I think it's 2. Coverage might start at 2. Nope, 2:30. Daytona truly is a place where anyone can win. In 2013, Tim Chartier, a professor of mathematics and computer science at Davidson College, and Brian McGee, then a Davidson student and now a software engineer, studied the order of drivers at various points of the series and NASCAR events. They found that where drivers ranked during Daytona races had essentially no bearing on where they end up very late in contests. For instance, the correlation between the standings after 475 miles at the 2011 Daytona 500 and the final results was less than 0.2.
Oh my.
This indicates the position a driver was in with only 10 laps to go had no significance to where he eventually finished the race. Of course, there's a good reason for this. In '87, Bobby Allison went airborne, hurtling into a fence and injuring 4 fans at Dega. Since then, the circuit has required restrictor plates, soon to be tapered spacers / restrictor plates, which cut the airflow to the flow fuel and air into the engine and reduce its horsepower at its 2 superspeedways, Daytona and Talladega. With a front stretch of 38,000 feet and a back stretch of 3,000 feet, or 3,800 feet, and a back stretch of 3,000 feet, Daytona's oval is long enough that today's cars could probably break 225 if left unimpeded. That would be hauling ass.
Yeah, really.
Instead, restricted plays keep drivers to a maximum speed of about 195. When they bunch together, racing stays close, and they top off at about 202, maybe. As a result, the level of chaos at Daytona is just extraordinary, inside and outside NASCAR. Consider MLB teams leading after 8 innings have gone 6,296 wins and 304 over the past 3 seasons. A winning percentage of .954. A really good NHL goaltender. If you are up by a field goal with 5 minutes left in an NFL game and you have the ball, 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line, your win probability is 84.6%. In most leagues, the best teams build leads that almost always hold up. But 95% of the way through the Daytona 500, you typically can't tell how the drivers are going to place. As far as I could tell, it's the most random major sports event in America, except when they get into a line and train it across the top.
Yeah, talk about a lemming train.
Yeah.
Is what the show is.
Yeah. The best strategy for drivers at Daytona might be simply to try not crash for 180 miles or so and then start to maneuver. But it's not clear it's not even clear if that is possible. Please don't wait till 480 miles. Wait till like mile 0 and then just start racing, all right? Because we don't want BS the whole damn time. Avoiding pileups and plate races might not be a persistent talent. In 2015 and 16, for example, BK and Joey Logano won a combined 5 races and 16 cup events at Daytona or Talladega, leading to speculation they had figured out how to work the super speedway. In 2017 and 2018, however, Keselowski and Logano suffered 8 crashes and finished 20th on average at the same tracks. Moreover, accidents are swallowing up more vehicles as drivers have tried to exploit bunching. In the past 2 years, cars running in the top 6 at Daytona were caught in nearly half of multi-car crashes, up from just 15% from 2015, according to David Smith, who runs the Motorsports Analytics website. Well, yeah, because when you have Jimmy Johansson try to pass Paul Menard and then dumps him, you just at the front of the field. The first 2 or 3 cars are gonna get by because it takes a while for that car to wipe around. But if you're like 4th or 5th, you are because everybody's gonna stack up then.
Yep.
So
and then my dad's gonna get PO'd.
And then I'm gonna say road closed, bitch, because they're gonna be wide.
And then I'm gonna be staring at my dad and watching his reaction, and then probably peeing my pants laughing.
Yeah, right.
For how much my dad hates Jimmy Johnson. Oh, it's
okay.
great. Exactly, it's a great show.
So, all right, that's enough on that. Cup Series action at Daytona resumes on Thursday night with the Gander RV duels at 7 p.m. Eastern. Chase Elliott will try to become just the 4th driver to win a qualifying race in 3 straight years. Fireball Roberts accomplished his feat in 60-62, and Jinger Johnson follows suit in 63-65. Dale Sr. won his qualifying race an amazing 10 times in a row from 1990 to 1999, and only once did he win the qualifying race and the Daytona 500.
Good.
So,
it's alright.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Kyle the Shrub is in discussions on contract extensions with Joe Gibbs Racing.
I think it's time to retire.
Okay, this is your case. So when they go to a track with variable banking, i.e. being Kansas, Homestead, Miami, I think Kentucky has variable banking, if I'm not incorrect.
Iowa Speedway?
No. They don't go to Iowa.
Oh.
Not NASCAR. Well, Cup Series.
Yeah.
What has variable banking?
Daytona?
No. That's consistent 31 all the way up.
Oh.
Talladega is 33 all the way up. The super speedways don't have variable banking because that would ruin the race. Vegas might. I don't think so though. I know Kansas and Homestead, Miami do. Anyways, so you know how Kyle Larson likes to run the high line.
Yeah, especially at Eldora.
Not necessarily. Well, that has nothing to do with the Cup Series.
I know, but hey, he's fun to watch out there.
Okay, so you know he likes to run really close to the wall, like that far off the wall.
Yeah.
So could NASCAR's 2019 rules mitigate Kyle Larson's highline prowess?
I have no idea.
Because obviously it's gonna be more pack racing is what they're hoping for. It's either gonna be pack racing or it's gonna be the Clash this year where they all get in line.
Oh jeez.
So The question is because if you're all in a pack, it don't matter if you're on the bottom or the top. You're going to be running roughly the same speed because you're most likely going to go full out the whole time anyways.
Yeah, you don't need brakes.
Yeah. I mean, you might need brakes to maybe not hit the guy in front of you repeatedly and bunch everybody up.
No, you just letting them know that you're there, and you're just giving them the bump and run.
Yeah, you're just giving them some love taps. But
yeah, really. Get up underneath them, get them loose, and put them into the wall is what you're doing.
I would say it does. It will mitigate his high line thing because if the cars are in a pack, if you're in the third row and you guys are 3 wide, it don't matter if you're in the top or the bottom. You ain't gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, because of the side draft.
Yeah, people are gonna be side drafting. You have 2 cars in front of you, 2 rows in front. What are you gonna do? You can't do anything.
You're stuck there.
If you're in the front row and you're 2 wide or 3 wide, maybe if you're in a high line, yeah, maybe you can pull in front of them. Mm-hmm. But if you're full out, it doesn't matter. So,
yep.
I don't know. I think it will. You won't be able to run the high line anymore. I just don't think it will. Not if it turns into what the All-Star race was last season, mm-hmm. which is what NASCAR's hoping for. The high line won't matter.
Yep.
It won't matter. So. Oh, and Jimmy Johansson has a big announcement to make this afternoon.
Oh, so, he's finally retiring. Oh, it's about time.
Actually, I have no idea. I hasn't said anything yet.
Oh my gosh. If Jimmy Johansson says he's finally retiring, my dad's going to be the happiest man in the world.
So, well, his contract goes up till next year with Hendrick.
Okay.
So, let me go back to the main page and see if it refreshes. It doesn't say when he's going to make this announcement. It just says he has an announcement to make. Like, how dumb is that?
Exactly.
So, he just says he's going to make an announcement. So we're probably going to have to wait till next week's schedule or next week's episode, and by then it's going to be old. Yeah. So, here we go. Martin Truex Jr. reveals. Where are we at in this? Reveals a final twist in the Furniture Row Racing saga. So, Furniture Row Racing unfortunate demise was well told last season. Lesser known is that it nearly happened 3 years earlier. Martin Truex Jr. revealed Wednesday during the Daytona 500 Media Day that the number 78 was close to implosion after the 2015 season before securing the necessary funding that enabled the Devon-based team to last 3 more seasons. It wasn't really reported on a lot, and there was almost a chance we were going out of business before. It wasn't really talked about. It was kind of behind the scenes, and I had to go out and find sponsors. I had to do this and that. To get paid. Truex's primary sponsor for virtually the entirety of the 14-15 seasons was Furniture Row, the company also owned by car owner Barney Visser. 2016 Bass Pro Shops, which followed Truex and Joe Gibbs Racing, and Auto Owners Insurance picked up nearly half the season, and a switch to Toyota was also injected millions. 2017, Furniture Row peaked in sponsorship with the addition of Bass Pro and a second car for Eric Jones and 500 Energy. Last year, Furniture Row was entirely off the number 78 as a sponsor, and when the impending departure of 500 Energy left a 8-figure hole in the team's budget, Visser shut down the team. Truex since has replaced Suarez in the number 19 at Joe Gibbs Racing, and there's a lot less worry for me on the team side worrying about their future and how are things going. Yeah, when you're in a team of 4 cars, you're less likely to have the whole entire damn team to shut down. So,
yeah, really.
This is live, but of course they won't do the freaking announcement of what Jimmy Johansson the big announcement is until like the end of the show. So, because that's just how they do it stuff. So,
yep.
All right, maybe I'll keep this open.
Okay.
And then maybe by the time we're doing who had that number, maybe he does it at the beginning. So we'll see how it goes. So, all right, time for who had that number. My who had that number is kind of a cream puff.
Kind of a cream puff. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Who had the number 15 for the Detroit Red Wings in the 1996-1997 season?
Really?
Number 15.
That don't sound like a cream puff.
Oh, it will.
Oh, jeez.
This player played 47 games that year. He had 6 goals, 3 assists for 9 points, 33
Jeez.
penalty minutes. He had 1 goal in the playoff, or he played 1 game in the playoffs. Because he mostly played with the Adirondack Red Wings that year in the AHL. And then in 1997, he played mostly with the Red Wings when he got injured, so he didn't play the full season. He played in 57 games, had 5 goals, 17 assists for 22 points.
Nice.
And he had 44 penalty minutes.
Nice.
And then in the playoffs, he played 22 games.
Racking it up.
7 goals, 12 assists for 19 points and 16 penalty minutes. Then in 98-99, he played the full season, had 13 goals, 21 assists for 34 points and 69 penalty minutes.
Hey, he's still number 15?
Nope. He's only 15 for that 1 year. He played 10 games in the playoffs, 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points, and 4 penalty minutes. His overall NHL totals, he played in 1,026 NHL games, 243 goals, 287 assists, 530 points, 769 penalty minutes. In the playoffs, he played 180 games, 46 goals, 51 assists, 97 points, and 162 penalty minutes. He is born on January 23rd, 1973. He's currently 46, from Sweden. He's 6 foot, 200 pounds, left wing, left shot. He was drafted 257th overall in the 1994 Detroit Red Wing draft. 257th overall. He played with Detroit his entire career. Was only the number 15 that 1 year. Only that 1 year.
What number was he before?
Before what?
Or after 15?
I can't tell you because I'd give it away.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, if I said it, you'd be like, right there, done. He announced his retirement in 2013, just hour before Detroit's home opener at Joe Louis Arena against the Dallas Stars in a lockout-shortened season. As of 2013, he held the following records for the Red Wings: 6th in most regular season games played, 4th in playoff games played, and 13th in points scored. So, he played in the 1996 Men's World Ice Hockey Championships. You have 10 seconds left. His initials is TH.
TH?
Yep. TH. His number after that season, and until he retired, was the number 96.
Oh!
Oh, what a little gem I found there.
Oh, great.
I just went through that and I saw the number 15. I was like, what?
Yeah, really.
I did that and I was like, and then I scrolled to the bottom. It said Thomas Holmstrom, 97 to 2013. I was like, well, I know what I'm doing today. Oh, that was a good one. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, you're up, Ed.
My who had that number. So
I don't know.
Start the timer now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You know how you gave me a dinger for the number 44?
Yeah.
Well, today's who had that number is the number 44.
It's like you went down. Today's dinger number is the number 43. What does 44 have to do with the price of tea in China?
Exactly. So, who had the number 44 for the Ottawa Politicians in the 2006-2007 season?
44. Bobby No, I'm just kidding.
That's it.
44, eh?
Yep.
Don't burp into the mic.
That was an accident.
It
All right.
sound like it.
Born on May 1st, 1984, age 34. From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, 6'0", 187 pounds.
Did you say he was born in 1934?
Or no, born in 1984. He's age 34.
Okay,
That's what I said. Right winger, right-handed shot.
Okay.
He was drafted 29th overall in the 2003 NHL draft by the Ottawa Politicians, considered to be a first-round bust, as of
Really?
right now.
Is he still playing?
Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. He originally played for Boston College, then got drafted. He in the 2005-2006 season until the 2007-2008 season, he played for the Ottawa Politicians. From the 2007-2008 season and the 2008-2009 season, he played for the Carolina Hurricanes. From the 2009-2010 season, all the way until the 2013-2014 season, he played with the Detroit Redwings.
Really?
Yeah, and had 8 games for the Griffins and got 6 points the 13-14 season. Then the 13-14 season, he was traded to the Smashville Predators. Played 5 games, got 0 points.
They played for the Red Wings.
From 2009 until 2014.
What number was he?
I'll get to that in a second.
All
From the 2014-2015 season and the until the 2016-2017 season, played it for the Dallas Stars. Got a buck left here. And from the 2016-2017 up until now, currently plays for the Mighty Quackers of Anaheim. So, for the Politicians, he was the number 44. For the Carolina Hurricanes, he was 44. For the Detroit Red Wings, he was number 17. For the Smashville...
Dallas Drake.
That is the incorrect answer.
Oh! That was a good guess, though.
30 seconds left. He played he was the number 17 for the Predators. He was the number 18 for the Dallas Stars and is currently wearing the number 18 currently for the Mighty Quackers of Anaheim. That's who he currently plays for now.
I thought it was Dallas Drake.
No.
What is his initials?
His initials is P.E.
P.E.?
Yeah, P.E. is his initials, and the time just ran out.
Oh, well, geez, you didn't give me much time for initials here.
Oh, you only gave me 10 seconds, so I gave you 10 seconds.
That was a short 10 seconds.
It was. So, the correct answer for today's Who Had That Number? The correct answer is Patrick Eaves.
Oh, yay.
That's pretty
Patrick
good,
Eaves.
huh?
Nice.
We both had good Who Had That Numbers today.
You slid one under to me, and I slid one under to you.
I think that's fair.
All right, you seem to be bothered today. Is anything bothering you?
Yeah, the Thomas Holmstrom, that freaking mofo.
No, like anything bothered. You were bothered by something before the show.
I was bothered by something?
Something was bothering you before the show started.
Oh, yeah, my back, yeah.
Oh, your back hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Well, I have
getting
something
to
for
me.
you? So, I got a new office chair. New to me, not brand new. I'm a poor old white boy.
Yeah, can't afford it.
No, can't even afford to buy McDonald's. So,
Yeah.
not sponsored.
Yeah, really.
So I got this chair. It's got about 1,000 adjustments. It tilts like this. Whee!
Yep.
So now I just messed up where I was sitting.
Yep, and hopefully you don't break it.
Yeah, it goes up and down. Obviously, every chair does. It has a thing in the back. I actually don't remember what this lever does. I can't remember what this one does. But it has armrests go up and down. The back goes up and down because it has lumbar support. Lumbar for your back. Your back where it has like a little curve in it. Right where that goes. So, I got this chair from Modern Office Interiors. It is a used chair, and they have many other used chairs. Hold on, let me mute the mic. Thank you. Alright. So, they have many other used office chairs for just under $100. If you're looking to buy new, they have that too. They are a local Trendway dealer. Think of it as Ford making cars. Ford Motor Company doesn't sell the cars. Dealership sells the cars. That's exactly how office furniture works. They have new, used. They can remanufacture chairs. They do installs. They design. They do a whole 9 yards. They will do from step one. They will do from start to finish for your company or for your office. They do commercial and residential. They are located in Coopersville, Michigan, and in, like I said, a local Trendway dealer. If you would like to contact Modern Office Interiors, that is their name, Modern Office Interiors. You can call 616-997-7263. That's 616-997-7263. Or you can go to their website, modernofficeinteriors.com, or you can email Rick. It's rick.barber@modernofficeinteriors.com, rick.barber@modernofficeinteriors.com. Or you can go, like I say, you can go to their website, you can get their number there, or you can contact them directly from their website. You can add your information, your name, your email, a little thing, everything, whole 9 yards. So, because as this terrible pun as is, who would not build a modern office? Thank you, ladies and germs. I'll be here all week. Okay. Oh, I forgot something. Turn on your mic.
Okay, now what?
Daytona 500. Who is your driver this year? Who is your driver for the Daytona 500?
We're doing fantasy now?
Yeah. The Daytona 500 is Sunday.
This Sunday
on Fox at 2:30 p.m. Who is your pick for the Daytona 500?
Oh, nice. Oh, I'll be free. I'll be able to watch that. Oh, nice.
And then you also have to pick a champion. Who you think the NASCAR champion will be from right now?
Right now, eh?
Who you think? I will go first. I'm going to pick my champion for the Monster Energy Cup as Kevin Happy Harvick.
Nice.
And my pick for the Daytona 500 is going to be... let's go with... I don't know. Who's your pick for a champion?
For a champion this year?
Monster Energy Cup champion, not Daytona 500 season overall. Overall champion.
I am going to pick an underdog, and I am going to go with and make the wild pick of Chase Elliott.
I knew
the underdog gets his first championship.
I knew you were gonna pick Chase. Too.
Yeah, I'm going with the underdog. You're going with the veteran.
Just saying, you can't pick Chase every race.
I know.
Okay,
I know.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the Daytona 500 win. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with. Let's see. I did Eric Almirola for the duel. Let's go with. Let's say. I'm gonna say Kevin Harvick's gonna start out the year good.
Really?
I'm gonna go with Kevin Harvick for my Daytona 500 pick.
Back-to-back, same veteran. I'm gonna go with back-to-back underdog, but a different guy. I'm going to go with what you said a second ago, Eric Almirola.
You're going to go with Eric Almirola.
Double A. So now we got that down.
So, all right. Now we got that.
And out of the way.
We've got that situated. I almost forgot about that. I just thought about it too.
Okay,
so,
that's good.
All right. Now you can mute your mic and you can do what you want to do. Okay, so, unless you want to add the checkered flag is in the air, or white flag, you got anything to add?
No. Get me out of here.
All right, he ain't got anything to add because his mic is muted. I'll translate it for you. All right, I got it.
I'm sick of this heck hole.
All right, let's see if they did anything for NASCAR America and NBC. Nope, you bitches.
Don't you hate?
Yeah, I really do. Pissing me off. So, that is our wonderful show. Thank you very much for watching. I know these last 3 shows have been terribly long. I'm sorry about that. Of watching the IHN show, we certainly hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like down below and then subscribe to our channel so you can be up to date on new video releases. And hit the little bell icon so you can be notified when we do upload a new episode. Or you can download our podcast on Podbean or Apple Podcasts. Just type in IHN show. If you'd like to help us make the show better and easier for us to produce and in turn be more productive, please support us on Patreon. Link to that down below. Down below is also going to be our link to our website. If you'd like to contact the show, is ihnshow@gmail.com, and that'll be in the description below. If you'd like to start a conversation in the comments, any ideas for trades, and we will confer with them.
Yeah,
we will put in our opinion of trades that you come up with. We would love to do that.
Exactly.
We just request there's no mean, vulgar, offensive language. Just use common sense before you type, please. We all here for just good fun. All right, white flag is in the air. Got anything to add?
No.
Yeah, nothing. Wow, that was quick. All right.
I'm out of here.
All right, here is the checkered flag. Daytona 500 on Sunday at Fox, 2:30 p.m. See ya.